Imperial Crystal Edge Technology screens, which we're probably going to be updating tomorrow on the other site to get ready. As I said before, we're going to be doing a lot of offline work. I am going to be donating a 250-inch screen. I actually walked around Allentown today, taking a picture of some sites and stuff like that, looking at different areas, which would probably accommodate a 250-inch screen. I do want it within the city, which would be nice, especially where the luxury apartment complexes are. So basically, it's like a very well knit community in those particular areas. So that screen of that caliber would be quite large. So it's going to be several donated screens we're probably going to do. There's areas we want in the outer city and the inner city. And then with parks and recreations, there's a few screens we actually want to put out there in the parks. Easy setup screens, canvas screens are the best screens to work with. So Monday morning, I get a chance to talk and schedule a meeting with the mayor and also too with Parks and Recreation to begin the process of basically getting one of these giant, or a few of these giant monster screens put throughout the area, which I'm planning to put more than one. We're going to donate more than one screens, probably most likely 4 of them we're going to donate. And this will give our company a ton of advertisement. I found out when I go to my sister's house, she knows quite a bit about the area, that there's a section in the city, which I'm going to go check out tomorrow. I think we'll go check it out Sunday. Yeah, Sunday would be a good time to go check it out. It's an area where they do movie showings at. So we're going to pop up over there, see what kind of screen they're using, and get our technology introduced over there. Oh, that's a projector lead behind me giving up cool air. I was like, where's the cool air coming from? It's a projector behind me. It's doing it. So yeah, there's actually a music center, which I didn't see. I was walking around downtown taking pictures, looking at different areas. There's an area that they have movies and they have plays and all that stuff, and I'm thinking we got to pop over there. The art museum is free, which I didn't know that. Actually, I got a chance to look inside and see what's going on there. It's quite nice. So once I get everything established, I do want to get a larger picture frame display screen here to set up for them so they can get a good idea of exactly what we were talking about there. Now, as for the gaming technology, yeah, screen size has to change. I went over this 100,000 times. There is no way in the world we can make a screen that is at 28 by 36, no, 26 by 39. It's virtually impossible. The reason why is because the size of the projector. Where would we put the projector at? I had a hard time trying to figure out what projector I would use for a screen size of that caliber, and it would have to be one of these small micro projectors. But again, where would you put it at? Unless it's an ultra short throw, that's the only way you can use it. And the only one I saw was ultra short throws were the Sony's. They're like $500, but still they're really hard to get. They're not. It's not a very easy projector to get. I'm buying one just to play around for kicks and giggles for fun, but it's not an easy projector to get. They don't make a lot of ultra short throw Pico projectors. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen just that one. It's the only one I've seen. So that's the only way you're going to be able to use that screen. There's no way in the world you're going to stack a huge projector of ultra short throw behind a screen of that size. It's going to be too small. It's not going to work. So we're going to have to go back to the original wallpaper size, which is just much more convenient. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going and edit it and put the information in for a wallpaper surface. Let me see. Where we at right here? We got to go to Leviathan. We'll pop over to that screen and put in the updates. So as we go along, yeah, updates are going to be constantly changing all the time, so I can figure out exactly what's going to fit us best. So I'm going to go pop over to our Leviathan page and change out what we're going to have in this one. So we're going to go with this. This is definitely not going to work. So I'm going to go with the 106-inch wallpaper surface. That works right there. So the wallpaper, because of the size of it at 4 feet by 8 feet. The average 100 screen is 4 feet by 7 feet. This gives it several different forms of aspect ratios, as in 16:10 I've used on here, and especially 235.1 works on it quite nicely. All right, give me a rolling pin my keyboard and mouse on this side. So I'm going to be testing out this cloud system. Curious how this thing works. I mean, pretty sure it does exactly what they say it does with the lead lights, cotton, and glue gun, which I just ordered. And I got a platform already back there. I'm going to build me a small little prototype to see how this thing works out. Because I definitely want to do mine different. I'm definitely going to put in strobe lights in mine. I'm going to put some high power strobe lights in different areas so I can get a more cracked thunder effect to it. So I'm seeing how that would work out too also too. Pick up a mini strobe. I'm going to do a customized one for myself. Well, they're all customized. Ultimate FOE wallpaper projection screen. 106. 106. Wallpaper projection screen. Do we have this centered? This is why it's going off center, because it's not centered. All right, let me see. All right, that's done. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I try not to feed into the nonsense, and I really do. But to try to make a story of the downward spiral, are you freaking kidding me? Our freaking track record and projection screen technology is absolutely flawless. I mean, we have, like I said, we have the most demonstrations of just about everything. Downward spiral, no, I don't think so. I am going to be introducing four. Actually, I don't think we're going to be at a 250-inch screen where that other plaza is at, but I'd say somewhere roughly between 150 to probably 250-inch of four displays. So I don't think we're going to are having a downward spiral. No, that's not happening. Um, Going to court and being prosecuted and going to jail for several different forms of criminal charges, including mail fraud and also to fraud against a company, that's a downward spiral. My license for my LLC, which is limited liability, is intact, and this individual is not intact. So no, that would be a downward spiral. Keep in mind, you don't even have limited liability coverage because you have an expired license. So I don't know how that works, but I don't know. I guess so. I guess that's how they fixed it in the day for themselves. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go in and grab. Let me see. We have this right here. See what we got going at the bottom. Now, the next coming weeks, I'm going to be actually showing off small screen sizes, sample sheets. We're going to be showing off what the Leviathan is going to look like. There's going to be demonstrations on it, Sugar Plum and the Thunder Shamrock. We're going to have 4 screens coded, so basically we can display them off. I had a few customers asking about basically when we're going to be showing off the screens pretty soon. We're going to be showing off pretty soon. So you can see exactly what these bad boys are going to look like. Absolutely incredible. Let's see, and on top of that, I'm going to get a chance to, once I work with zoning, actually got a couple of projects I want to run past them. I want to basically be able to do a couple of display screens out in the park areas that they have downtown. And we want to do a RetroPie kind of setup, you know what I mean? So people can play the old games from back in the day, kind of a side-by-side little competition thing. So that's some of the other stuff I want to set up. Gaming competitions, that'd be so much fun to have down there, and do the retro games, you know what I mean? So we're going to be doing stuff like that. So there's all kinds of cool stuff that we can do with this technology that we can, you know, to help out the city of Allentown with this technology. All right, let me see. We're going to go in here and we're just updating the screen size. So I'm going to be showing off pretty soon one of these gaming screens, actually all the gaming screens. And we have to put a display area for the Thunder Shamrock, which is actually a green screen. Green. These are front and rear screens, by the way. They're front and rear technology. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna go to Legals and apply for another license. Because of my LLC is in good standing, I can actually apply for a couple good licenses that I actually need. You do know that before you can actually go in and apply for licenses for zoning and all that, you have to show that your business is in good standing, which means you can't owe documents. This can get you in a lot of trouble, so that's not going to happen. We can go in because we have our LLC is in great standing. As a matter of fact, I need to go in and check and see if I can apply for a DBA. That's what I'm going to need next. We do need a DBA. Let me see. All right, this one's all updated. I'll be adding in some more information for this one. All right, with the wallpaper, so that's good to save for that one. Now again, we're supposed to be going in a downward spiral. I didn't know we were going in a downward spiral. When did this start? I'm curious about that. We got technology we're working on right now that's not even launched yet. Pages that are being designed. My LLC is outstanding. All my licenses are legit. And on top of that, yeah, we don't have any problems. So where's the downward spiral for us? I don't get it. Where's it coming from? You know, we even got technology that filters sunlight that pretty much is going to be incorporated into ad tech technology. So where's the downward spiral? I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Because think about it. I don't have criminal charges filed against me. I'm not going to jail. I'm not being sued. And I don't have the post office hunting me, which is going to be happening in a few seconds because right now I just have to sign off on the last document and it's already ready to go. So no, I don't have any downward spirals going on. I don't know what that would mean at the end of the day. But okay, some people are just delusional at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, I gotta go sign off on this right now, which I'm about to do in a few minutes. Once I click that okay, we already submitted all the videos and demonstrations. Everything that we have on our end, which they requested for any form of video, documentation, anything at all. We have all that in the unboxing videos, all that's being submitted, scanned, and sent everything over. And then we did send them a nice little care package with all receipts and tracking numbers and everything. Now we're sending over PayPal's additional information, which I had to call and request for that. So that's pretty much done. Once that's clicked, investigation begins. Right now, everything is open. So it's an open investigation going on right now as we speak. They're going in and out of accounts like crazy. Now we already have enough. Even if they do start deleting stuff off their accounts, it won't help them. We already have stuff already. I've seen the address, they posted our address, and now it's gone. Oh, that won't help you. We have recordings that was submitted 2 days ago, so that's already finished and done. There's nothing really he can do. He's pretty much finished. That's it. That's what it comes down to, people. He's done. He's got to go to court, and yeah, he's going to get jail time. But, you know, that's what happens when you they play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, that's what comes from it all. There's nothing he could do at all, period. You just sit back and just wait. That's all he can do for them to come to the door. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. I got to go file this right here. I got 2 of these coming in because we filed for 2 of these. So basically I already got my report number, which is called an incident number. So this incident number that we have, all we have to do is take the incident number and just submit it anywhere we want. And it basically pulls up a charge from the United States government on post office fraud against this individual with his company fully intact involved with it. So you have to understand, it's much bigger than just him himself. It's his company is involved in it too because he used his company to commit the crimes. So it's much bigger than that. So yeah. Going to be interesting. how this is going to pan out. But all in all, yeah, there is going to be agencies at the door, and he is going to be arrested on the spot. He has to be. It's a charge file against him. That's how it works. Anyone's ever been to the system before, been locked up before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to come, they have to go pick you up. You have to go through the process. That's what you have to go through. I don't know. So let me see right here. All right, I'll fill that form out right there. This is what you're requesting. This is what we're waiting for on our request. There we go. Now we're being advised not to interact with them at all, period, in any way whatsoever, because they're actually under investigation. All the names that were placed into the hat, they're under investigation now as we speak. If they can't find you, they will find you. Trust me. They'll dig you up. This is the last document we have to put in. See those guys sitting down there? Yep. They're involved in it now. Told you it was going to be bad. That's the reason why I kind of hold off, you know, trying to give somebody a second chance before we went down and filled those documents out. We literally have an open and shut case. Everything's there, and his face is on the receipts. That's why they contacted us so fast. Usually it takes time. We have so much evidence on him. They contacted us within a week's time for additional information to push forward. Yeah, there's enough to prosecute. More than enough. That's why I said anytime you get an inspector that pops up at your front door, a process server will pop up at your front door to serve you, that means there was enough evidence to convict. That's what that stands for. So yeah, this is already going through. All right, let me see what these people are asking. Be ready, be aware. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. This is the final stage. Oh well. That's that. Just get it done and move forward. We got things to do, and I got time to be thinking about other people's lives right now. We have to do what we have to do. I got technology to develop. I'll have to deal with that bridge when it gets there. It's not my problem anymore. It's out of my hands. All right, so 2024 technology. Get this done right here. This is all finished right there. I'm gonna go back and save this for us. Get into our sugar plum fairy. That done right there. Let me see. I'm gonna go over and grab that. So let me see. I need that case number 2 because I have to contact PayPal Monday and drop them that information. Let's see. What we got in the printer? We got paper in the printer. Oh, we got paper in the printer. All right, I need to get a copy of that one because that's my case number. Contact me directly. Oh, they got my number and everything, so they're good. They can contact me directly, whatever they want, whatever they need for documents. Yeah, they want original documents, all that. We got that, everything. Yeah, we got the video. We got a video of an unboxing. That's what I told them. We're in the post office, and I was talking to the woman. She's the one that took care of it personally, because we're good friends. And I told her we had. I said, well, what do you have? Like, do you have enough? And I said, well, yeah, we have receipts. Got his face on the receipt. We have tracking numbers. It went through PayPal, and PayPal found it to be fraud. We have recorded the shopping cart before we made the purchase. showing that that's the item that we ordered. And the person came down at the last minute, changed it out. We actually made a statement that we're in fear that he was going to change out the item at the last minute and scam us, and he actually did exactly what he was going to do. And then we have a live unboxing of the product with all receipts, all transaction numbers, even credit card transactions were done through PayPal with our accounts. She was like, well, damn, sorry about that, the curse word, but gee whiz. I said, and his face is on the receipt. She said, you got to be kidding me. I said, no, I'm not joking, his face is literally on the receipt. She said, oh wow, that's open and shut. They'll be contacting you within a week. Yeah. Well, we got two of them. We got two of those charges. So we got to go and get that done. So I'm printing this out because we got our case number already, which is good. That means we can submit the case number anywhere we want, which shows it basically when they go in and type in the case number, it pulls up his charges. Also with the incident report also too, since he's in the system, it also pulls up his charges. So that means now we can go out to other agencies and basically submit these documents showing that his LLC is not in good standing, that his company was used for criminal activity. I'm gonna print this out right here while I'm doing this at the same time. Let me get this finished here. Sugar Plum Fairy over here. Here we go. Get me a print as fast as you can. Alright, get this finished right here. I think everybody, just about everybody on YouTube goes through some kind of weird psychotic stalker that they got to deal with. We were extremely, I'm really surprised that he made an LLC and put his information on it like that. Because man, that just made it so easy to find him. Because he was using fake addresses for like the longest time. That Kern Street, that's 317 Kern Street. Yeah, he used that quite a lot. And we just couldn't figure out exactly where this guy was at. But man, when he came in and did that LLC, I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Actually, not only that, a customer, I guess who he burnt or he fried or whatever, basically went in and posted his address. And I'm thinking like that can't be his real address. So when we went in and showed where we got the information from, he snapped. And he just gave us the information needed. That's actually his address. And then seeing the LLC, that was just interesting. All right, let me see right here. And then to confirm it was his address. The process server, it was at his address, was able to confirm that it was him. So, yeah. I'm getting the opportunity to take an individual who prosecuted us and put him before a judge. Let's see, glass. No, I'm gonna do glass. Do wallpaper. Wallpaper. Where are we at with this? Come on, move. You're in here somewhere. Here we go. Wallpaper. Wallpaper. Wallpaper projection screen. Wallpaper 106 inch. So this makes it a lot easier. And if we do the smaller ones are going to be headaches. They're going to be absolute freaking headaches. To try to get a projector to fit a screen of that size. I think Sunday I'm going to go out and see if I can find this building that my sister was talking about, where they do all kinds of movies and stuff. I want to check it out over there and see what they got. So, oh, that's Parks and Recreation. Yeah, it is part of Parks and Recreation. Yeah, so we need to contact them about that screen. And we have to bring a sample demonstration That's why I got to pick up that EcoFlow system so I can power my equipment out there. All right, let me see. We have 106 wallpaper, 106-inch projection screen. That's all we need right there. Projection screens. Yeah, this very little projectors have a short throw capability. It wouldn't even work. This is still saying the original blackout cloth. No, we're not doing the blackout cloth. This has to come out of here. So it's not changed over. FLE projection screen, screen paint, blackout cloth. No. This would be. No, it would be screen paint. See, but it's not going to definitely not going to be a screen paint. Wallpaper. 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 106-inch. 6-inch. 16.9 gaming wallpaper, looks level and extreme FLE projection wallpaper, 106-inch gaming gaming screen. Extremes with contrast, washout, so FLE technology. All right, that's good. That's taken care of. Oh, we got to redo the labels. I forgot about that. We did labels with this. I had to go in and change that too. Ah, man, it's gonna make the pit up some work here. Let's get this done and over with, finished. Put the update. Got to change update. Okay, let me see. We'll change that. What else do we put it in? Anyplace else? We stuck it here too. All right, let's go change this over. Projection screen. Start here and bring it all the way through here. Wallpaper. Yeah, room for choice of keyboard. Wallpaper. 106. 6-inch. Projection screens. Okay. Can't put this here. Let's see. We don't need this here. It doesn't have to be there. Ultra thin wallpaper. Surface. That'll go in the spot right there. it's stalled. Definitely stalled. So we must be standing still for something. I've heard that train enough times. I can tell when the big loads come through, the small loads come through, the more of the whatever they're carrying. This one actually is stalling. I can literally hear the engine on the train stalling and the warning horn going off. All right, there it is. It's still there. All right, that's all cleaned up. Yeah. All right, that's all there. I'm going to change this out real quick. This has to be changed out. I'm going to save it here. I'm going to change out the labels. Have to be changed out. Or dummy labels. This is Microsoft nonsense. Went in and freaking, I hate it when they do that nonsense. They will go in and freaking turn your computer off and then update it and then put all kinds of crazy stuff on there for you to download. Like, no, we don't need all the AI stuff, man. I really don't go near that stuff at all, period. The AI stuff is dangerous, extremely dangerous. Literally teaching a master computer. You really don't think there's well, people think that's a joke. The guy, godfather of AI, read the topic on that one. Yeah. See how that basically gets your goat on why he quit this job and he doesn't want to go back to Google ever again. They call him the godfather of AI. What he found and what he saw and what scared the daylights out of him. But yeah. I don't bother with any of the AI technology. I don't bother with it. I don't want to be near it. What are we doing here? I need to go in and pick up our designs here. So I'm going to change something out here. I got to be careful about doing stuff that you deleted off your account. Guess what? We got it right here. We got tons and tons of evidence for court. Yep, there's me and images. That's my company's logo. All those messages he thought he got rid of. We got copies of everything. Everything. Videos, text messages, cell phone calls, everything. You know how easy it was for me to go in and load additional charges? Extremely easy. Because we have a report on the FBI. They sent it over to Allentown. Allentown sent their information back to the FBI. They know the minute I walked in, all I had to do was give my name, incident number, And so what do you have? I said we have extra charges, stalking charges. We gave him the incident report, which is already in the system for when he called the police over here. That's already in the system. He'll be brought up for charges on that. We brought up the charges where he posted the address with my full name, Kenneth Bird, which he removed, which we have video recordings of that, took pictures that's already sent into the system already. The false filing of contacting the township of Allentown for zoning, yeah, that also too is in there too. Also too, contacting the caring place where I was at and threatening the woman's life, that was sent in there. And also a couple additional places that he contacted I was at, that also the information was sent into the FBI. So they're going to be responsible for going in and tracing the emails, figuring out exactly where all the emails came in. Any additional emails that popped in, all those were sent directly to them. So all those emails now are under investigation. They're being searched out to figure exactly where they're coming from and who they belong to. Like I said, you can hide behind stuff all you want. It's not going to work at all, period. They're going to figure out who you are, where you're at, and you can be at your job, and one of these officers will pop up. You can be at a restaurant, one of these officers will pop up. It's going to be scary for some people for the next couple months. But they'll reach out to you. They'll let you know that you're of interest, that you're part of a case and you're part of an investigation now. So again, that's why I warn people, don't get involved, and you got involved. Now you got to deal with that craziness. I would never, ever want to live a life where you constantly have to look over your shoulder because you never know. A police officer driving by or an unmarked vehicle, you never would know who's coming out of that vehicle and who's going to walk over and have a conversation with you. So let me see from here. Let me go back to this. Yeah, pornography on his site. Also, too, we also contacted Wix. We're filing a class action lawsuit against Wix at probably around the end of the year, showing that we did acknowledge his actions and he did nothing about it. So we are going to file a lawsuit against them. Now, I still got to update my stuff, that's true. But I'm going to hire a web designer. Actually, I have a web designer of mine. It's a customer of ours. I actually promised him the job of designing our websites. Yeah, there's more pictures of me. Oh yeah, when I told the guy from the zoning office about because he saw the criminal records, all the stuff we showed him, we went over and showed him that who the person was who sent out the complaint. He was like, when he saw the documents, he was like, gee, Louise. And I said, yeah, and this guy even took pictures of my head and put it on little puppets. He said, that is creepy. Very, very creepy. So it's not going to be hard to get him committed. It's not going to be hard. This is just creepy stuff, really creepy stuff. Larry took my head and put it on little puppets. Yeah, everybody in that place was like, oh, gave me a bit of a cringe. It's very cringy when you do stuff like that. Posted our address. He's been stalking us. This is right here on his YouTube channel, showing us posting our old address right there. You gotta be careful. This stuff can be used against you in court. So now we can show that we have a track record of you doing this stuff, of stalking us. And that's one of the charges that's actually in the case. It's a stalking charge. Gotta be really careful doing that kind of stuff. Put yourself in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Text messages with racial slurs. This will get you in a lot of trouble. A ton of trouble. Keep in mind when you go through the system, they kind of like to let people know what you're in there for. Not good. It's not going to go well. Screenshot all these out here. Not gonna go well. Now, say this is a number, and this number was canceled out and they're not used anymore, they still can track down the whereabouts about where the number came from. Not hard for them to do, to get the evidence and exactly find out exactly where this number came from. Oh man, gotta bring this up. This right here is where we filed the second suit for the with the CCB. This was filed for the whatchamacallit, for the copyright infringements under Black Series Edition. I mean, constantly calling a scammer, so those are involved in a lawsuit basically for slandering the company. So that's going to be added in there too, the case. This happened in statute of limitations within our whatchamacallit, within our LLC, not LLC, our whatchamacallit, our copyrights. This is why you don't do dumb stuff. All this stuff is going to come back to haunt him. Don't do stuff like that. You got to pay for that now. Let me go in here and get what I came here to get. All that comes back to haunt you. That's why it doesn't pay to do that stuff. Let me see what we got going on here. Now, like I said, we have some people that will come in here. We know what they are. We know they're. Some of these people are people who watch us, and then some people are in here are people that are trying to figure out what we're doing, what we're up to. Those are stalkers, right there from the door. But when they hear us talking about these criminal charges, they don't want to be in here. They don't want to think about what's coming. They really don't, and they leave because they get scared. Because they know that people mind that they committed these crimes against us, and now they're going to have to face this in court, and that's the last place you want to be at, and they don't want to be at in court, because these are not charges for misdemeanors. These are basically serious charges that are involved. These are charges that are going to carry some serious jail time. Was it worth it? Yeah, was it worth it? is extremely valuable, very valuable. It's not something you want to play around with. Like I said, these aren't misdemeanor charges. These are serious felony charges, very serious felony charges. And people are going to lose their freedom. It's a shame. It really is a shame. Can I get this and the color we got here? Like, can I get this color? Is this the color we chose for this? Oh, this is the color we chose for this. Okay. Some color I want it like this color right here. And where's this color right here? That's that color. There we go. That color right where you want it. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna get ready to show this screen off pretty soon too. On top of that, I'm gonna get them all done. Let's go in and save this one. Like I said, we're getting set up because, you know, we'll be setting up our gaming. Oh, I can't wait to get this place set up for our gaming display. Man, I cannot wait. I can't wait to start working on that cloud prototype. Can't start waiting on working on that. Unfortunately, we have to order the foil tape again to finish off the insulation in here due to the fact that Amazon, for some reason, lost it. So, got to go order me another one. Because they lost it. Don't know where it's at. They just lost it. Hopefully, I don't lose the rest of the stuff because that's going to suck. So let's get out of here. This is already saved. I'm going to save it to the right file. Let's go over back to my page. And I got to go change this image out. I'm going to get my image changed right there. It's going to be changed over something else. Where did we have the sugar plum fairy at? I do not know where we had that file at. Wait a minute for a minute. I got to go in here and figure out where in the world we had that file at. Let me see. I need to save this to a file. All right, save it to a file. Where do we have it? What file was it in? Was it in the exotic collection? I'm going to separate this and give it its own file because I don't want this getting mixed up. I literally have to search for this one every single time. So I'm going to give this own file right here. I'm going to put down the sugar plum fairy. Now I have to go searching for this thing. I always got to search for these things. Alright, let me go find it now. There we go. There's a change in. That's done. And I gotta go over to here and put the change in. Oh, wait. No, we're bypass that one. Whoa. You got it right over there over top. At the top. Here we go. We gotta change this. That can't be there. Come on, give me my click over so I can get this thing done. Might as well edit text all the way up there. Alright, I'm gonna change this. Six 16.9 wallpaper. Alright, that's covered there. See if we miss any other places for the thing. Change this over here. That's upgraded. They're all done. Everything's upgraded to the 106. I'm going to start working on the Thunder Shamrock next. We already have all that loaded in for that. refresh. I hope you saved my stuff, man. Gee whiz, I hope you saved my stuff. Let me see. I gotta go into pages. I'm trying to remember where I'm at here on these pages. I gotta go into Marketplace, the Black Shop. I hate it when it does that. I hope the autosave kicked in, because that's going to suck if it did. I mean, they have to go back and do that again. But I hope the autosave did kick in. Let me see what went on. Oh, it didn't kick in. Gee whiz. I hate this crap, man, when stuff happens. Ah, gotta do it again. Literally gotta do it again. I hate that nonsense. Let me see. Wallpaper. Wallpaper. Screen. Size 116. Thank you so much. I'm not basically saving. Screen 106 inch. Alright, now I gotta go back in and do this crap again because they didn't save Jack on here. Because the autosave was supposed to have kicked in. Get that out of there. Let's take surface or wallpaper. See if we can save on this now. There we go. I don't know. I hate that when it happens. Alright, let me go get the Leviathan. Mm-hmm. Almost done, bro. Have your screen back, your seat back in a few minutes. Gotta get this work done. Oh, it's in here too. I think I got it in that one on, so I got it in that one. Alright, that's polished. Okay, that should be there. That should be good. Oh, that should be good to go. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Alright, this is what I'm going to do. So I don't have to go through that crap all over again. I'm going to go copy this whole section here. Because their page is bugging out now. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab this whole section so I don't have to do this all over again. I'm going to put all this back in. Why do we have this in here twice? Should have been here one time. I'm going to come back in. We're going to copy this whole thing and put it back in again because for some reason they're making us refresh the page. Constantly. Jerks. Alright, let's refresh again. At least I copied it, so I'm going to put it back in again. In case if it basically didn't save. This is what we're doing today? Headache. Should only take a couple minutes to get done. There's an update. Let's go to Black Shop. I need to get a charger for my phone because that's dying on me now. Just talk over the headaches of work. Getting stuff done. I'm gonna get my hot chocolate. I'm gonna sit down and just relax right now. Right now, I just get these updates put in here so that way I don't forget. I can work along with the other screens. We're gonna install them pretty soon for the gamer screens. I'm gonna do a couple of these gamer screens. These weird, strange names. Let me see what we got going on here. All right. We have. Okay. We got this already. We got to go back in and go in and fix the information on this page because it wouldn't allow us to do it for some reason. I don't know why. All right, it's coming here and we have to put that in again. So we don't have to do the whole thing over again. We already saved the whole section that we edited already. We just have to change it here. Again. Okay, do things twice. Okay, that's done. And we'll go back in here and just change the whole thing out. Now, will we save? Thunder Shamrock. Go back and change that. I didn't see that there. It has to be changed. This is going to be gaming EX under Shamrock. That should be there. We'll change that out. Oh, that's already put. We already did it over there. Top is removed. The size is on this top. Wallpaper, wallpaper. Let's see what you're doing over there. It's cook already. Fish, buddy. Yeah, you eat, drink like a fish. No upgrade, no upgrade. We don't need upgrade. Why did we get that? This is stupid. We don't need to upgrade. We're good. Yeah, that's gonna be splattered everywhere. Literally everywhere. Actually, I'm building a fan page for it, but I get off of this on my cell phone. We can upload all our progress when we put this thing together. On your paint. Forgot. I'm eating something. I'm looking out for designing. So on that. I think I gotta explain it to people, and I really do. If you come into the room, and I don't care if there's nobody in here, I'm still going to talk. I'm still going to explain what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And the reason why I do this is because later on, people come in and watch these demonstrations. So these are for people, when I do these demonstrations, it's for people that come in and watch it later on. And also, too, this is good for me to go in and go back and check and look at things that I built and designed in the past, so I can basically integrate them and actually upgrade them for the future. So that's why we do these demonstrations. I don't do them for a lot of views, and I don't do them for hits. I just do them basically to document everything that I do, because again, I like to back everything up. I do not like to do things and not have them backed up. Let's see, I don't know how I'm going to do the setting for this one. I like that one. And I'm going to change my color too. Do we have to have this color for my text? I'm going to use...
YouTube Music is a music app made by YouTube. And it's your own personal DJ, ready with mixes to fit whatever mood you're in or activity you're doing. Whether that's working out or it's a whole pint of ice cream kind of night. Get YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free.
All right, got that going. It's done. This is on my header, so basically on my header it shows this as an update. Our new gaming room coming soon. Can't wait to start this on this day. Now, before I go, a little message for you real quick for you haters out there so you can understand this. Screen paints and worrying about what we're doing and what we're up to is not your biggest concern right now. Right now, your biggest concern is courts. Going to court and lawsuits. That is your biggest concern. Right now, worrying about what we're doing and what we're up to, yeah, that's not something you really should be concerned about. Getting a lawyer is something you really should need to be concerned about, because you are going to need one. Definitely going to need an attorney. Thing is, what got you in the situation was worrying about our business. That's what got you in the situation. In the next couple of weeks to come up, like I said, I'm just giving you some personal advice. I would strongly seek you get attorneys quick. Right now, screen paint and other things is not the biggest problem right now. It's not. Get yourself a good attorney. You're definitely going to need one. Definitely going to need one. You got some serious cases you got to fight in court. I'm not going to bother bringing an attorney. We don't need one. We're good. But you're going to have to get a really good attorney. Those you don't know, there's some individuals that did some really stupid stuff. We have incredible, substantial evidence against them. And they're going to be prosecuted. And some of them are going to face some jail time. Some are going to get massive lawsuits hit with them. Hey, why do you keep touching that? Stop eating that. Hey, this is the weirdest things, I swear. So, I would say don't worry about my gaming room. Don't worry about the screen and technology that we're bringing out. Don't worry about any of that. What you need to worry about is getting yourself really good attorneys. Keep in mind, I'm nowhere near close to submitting the rest of my documents. I have to go back down on Monday and I have to submit additional charges. I'm not even anywhere near done. And I still have to go into City Hall and I have to submit several lawsuits. So that's what I would say. You got people that will come on here and, they want to carry on and act up about our company. And they want to say everything I'm doing is fake and it's phony, whatever. Well, hey, look, that's your opinion. And that's what you believe 100%, even though we asked you to bring down paints and stuff like that to prove it. You believe that 100%, then you can tell it before a judge. Let the judge decide. But I already been through these things before. I've sued people for these particular types of problems. And again, you don't have a chance. You don't have a snowball chance in HE double hockey sticks of actually getting past these things. At the end of the day, you've done too much damage to yourself. So I would advise you, don't worry about what we're doing. What your main concern should be is getting yourself a very good attorney, because you're going to need one. All right, well, we're done here on our end. Sunday, I want to get some pictures. I'm curious. Let me see real quick. Save this real quick right here. Excuse me. Let's see. Allentown Spectrum Stadium. Where is this thing at? Allentown Stage in the Park. I've seen this thing before. I've actually walked past it a couple of times. I've seen this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go track this thing down. It is not too far from here. Nothing's really too far. Everything's together. And now it all connects together. So I'll have to track it down. Figure out where it's at. I have to do a search and try to figure out where it's at. It's gotta be around here somewhere. So yes, I've been given legal counsel already to not reach out or to communicate with any of the individuals. I understand it already, but I'm giving you some personal advice. You got to get lawyers. From did search, you got to get lawyers. I'm walking that court around an attorney. It's not gonna go well for you. You need somebody in there to soften the blow. You're gonna get time. Some of you are gonna do jail time. So you're gonna need somebody in there to soften the blow, to minimize the years that you're gonna be stacked on top of you. You have some very serious charges, and some of you have extended criminal charges that were filed against you. So this is extremely serious. FBI is involved in this. This is cybercrime. They're 10-year jail sentences. Some of you have 4 to 5 of these sentences sitting on top of your head right now, including these post office charges, which carry a time served of 20 years in jail. They don't play around with that at the end of the day. You have 2 of these. These are 40 years. This is very serious. So I'm not saying this in a way of basically trying to taunt you anyway. I'm trying to give you understanding of someone who has been through the system already. You need to take this extremely serious, your life in a very big way. So I would advise you get yourself an attorney. You're going to need one, especially with the government. This one over here is going to be a doozy to get past. Don't take much. It really don't take much to get charges. It really doesn't take much to get charges. And these people have accumulated outstanding. Even the police are sitting there shaking their heads on the amount of information that we're giving them. This is how bad it is. This is serious, very serious. Now, I know you guys want to get on there, joke and laugh and carry on and act up like it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So you know that. We're all going to end up in court, and we're going to end up before a judge. And you're going to have to answer for everything that you have done before a judge. You're going to have to sit there and explain to the judge on why and how this happened. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting quite a few apologies in court, but again, I don't care. We've passed that point already. So, just giving you that little piece of advice. I hope it works out for you. I really do. But you're not going home, so you know this. You're not going home. All right then. All right. I got things to do. And again, if this person acts up anything, it's open case. So anything that pops up, any emails, text messages, they're already looking through your accounts. They're in your accounts right now. So you're under investigation, which means they're in your account. They're in your everything. At the end of the day, you're under investigation. You can understand that. You don't make a point of deleting videos. If you delete videos, that means you're hiding evidence. That'll get you in a lot of trouble. That means that automatically confirms guilty. So again, I would advise you to get a lawyer fast. Seek some legal help and talk to somebody. Try to figure out how much time you're going to serve. That's what you're going to have to think about. When I went through the system, we had to get an attorney. And they already told me that you were going to serve time. They told me I was going to serve time. I'm not getting out of this. There's just too much evidence against you. You were going to serve some time. That's a scary thing. Depends on how much time it gets to a point on how much you're going to have to serve, but you're going to serve something. Oh well, you know, better to, I wouldn't say suggest one to do these things, but sometimes it's better when you commit these acts of stupidity that you're doing when you're younger, not when you're older. You know, when you got very little time in front of you, you don't know how much time you have on the earth. This is not the time to do dumb stuff right now. You know, people usually commit these stupidities when they're younger, you know, and then they get out and then they learn, hopefully from their experience, and then they live wiser lives. You people are old, just like me, and you're going to jail for dumb stuff. That's what's so stupid about it. So 10 years on your life is a big deal. 10 years on your life when you're 16 and 18, yeah, you can really much pass that, get out pretty much a pretty good, still young man when you're out and still get things done. But at your ages, you know, you get 10, 20 years in there, it's not good. So, you know, I hate for anyone to have to go through that system. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm not going to mention who, but a good friend of mine, and he had some trouble in his life, and he had to go through the system, and it's not something you want to go through at all, period. the strip search and the whole, yeah, you're gonna go through all of that, everything, fingerprinting, all that. When they fingerprint you, you're actually have a record. It's already in there. You got a criminal record. And then to make matters even worse, you involved your business, and now your business is going to be under scrutiny and under investigation. So that's going to be pretty bad. I don't know why people play games like this. I don't know. Business is serious. You don't play jokes. You don't play games around with it like that. All right, people. Well, I'm going to sit back and go do the research, drink myself a nice hot cup of cocoa. I thank the Lord every single day that I'm out and I'm free because, again, I went through my freaking 8 years and 9 months of imprisonment, and I'm never doing that crap ever again. This is why I do things by the book, everything by the book. But, you know, for people who don't want to do things by the book, well, there's a thing called justice at the end of the day. It's called criminal records. At the end of the day, you can have charges filed against you. And you guys broke the law on multiple levels, which now basically give me the right to prosecute you, take you to court, and sue you and give you jail time out of it all. And for what? For paint. You threw your life away for paint. So just to give you like an understanding, if you think for a hot second that you're not going to get any time, that you're going to go home when you reach Allentown, I'm here to tell you you're not going to. We literally leveled enough charges against you that you're not going home. If our charges don't hit you, and they will hit you, then the post office will nail you. Either way, you're going to get some jail time out of it. It's not worth it to do dumb stuff. And for those people that are thinking about doing dumb stuff, I would suggest you not do so. Enjoy your freedom. The fact that you can get up in the morning, go to your car, and drive from A to B, you'd be surprised how many people would give their left arm, have it severed off, to be able to do that in the day. I was just walking by that prison unit today, and I can hear the yelling and screaming and all the chaos that goes on in there. You don't want to be in that world. You really don't. But unfortunately, I did give you an opportunity. I gave you multiple opportunities because I didn't want you to go down that road, and you didn't take any of them. So it's already set in stone, and it's already done. There's nothing I can do. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck. I got to get the rest of my work done. I got to be up early tomorrow morning. I'm going to go check out this open stadium they said they have there. Now I'm going to get a look at it and see what it looks like, see how we can put a screen in there, what we can do, which size screen, get a chance to talk to Parks and Recreations, and then get a chance to speak with the mayor and see how we can get our screen set up through Allentown. We do a couple of donation screens for them at the end of the day and get some of that ad tech in there. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, man. God bless.